So today I wanted to talk about a way to earn 4% on the value of the cash that you have instead of using your bank. And I've got accounts at a local credit union. I used a bank a little bit years ago, but they just don't give you anything for your cash. And I've actually used this method for 30 years. And what I used to know this account as was an asset management account. And I learned about this little trick from a finance guy named Charles Givens from a finance course that I took years and years ago. And basically, all the information you need to know is just use a brokerage account for your bank. And I use the Fidelity system now. I really like it, and they have just a core cash account. And the great thing about it is you can choose how you. There's two options for it. You can choose to kind of save your funds in. One is more of a traditional bank. It has a lower interest rate. The other is to put your funds in a money market account. And the ticker that it ends up being in is SPAXX, I believe. And it invests in government-related securities. So it's fairly safe as far as what you put this in. Of course, everything could always fall apart. There is risk. Oh, by the way, this isn't financial advice. I'm just a YouTuber. But this is something that I've done that I wanted to share as something that might help you as well. So you choose the money market account, and then basically all of the cash that you have in your core account earns 4%, which is much better than most banks. You don't have to tie the money up like in a CD. It just sits there. You have instant access to it. It's always available. And it's a great way to make an extra little amount on your cash. As I mentioned, for Fidelity, that cash is instantly available. You can set up different options for your account. From that cash account, you can hook up a debit card to it to pull money from a local ATM. I have it set up so that my credit card pays right out of that core account. They have a bill pay option, so you can pay your local bills right from that account. I've hooked up local credit unions, and I can transfer funds back and forth between that account and my local bank if needed. Another nice thing is if you have the Fidelity app, you can use the app to deposit checks via your phone. Just take a picture of it, which is nice. You can set up check writing from the account, which I like. My wife teases me a lot. She said, "No young people anymore write checks," and I'm like, "They do if they need one." So she teases me about that, but I still really like checks. So all of those can be done from your core account, and you earn 4% from that account. So the reason why I tell you all those things is all of those items are what you use a normal bank account for. The only thing that is harder to use the Fidelity core account for is to deposit cash. So I think that might be possible through an ATM. I've never done it, but usually I'll use a local credit union if I want to deposit cash or pull cash, although I have used an ATM before to do that. But earning 4% is a great thing if you know what the law of 72 is. You take your interest rate that you're getting, you divide it into 72, and it tells you how many years it takes for you to double your money. So if you divide 4% into 72, that's 18 years. So it takes 18 years for you to double your money at 4%. It's still kind of a long time, but if you think about it, you're going to have a bank account anyways during that time. So why not earn 4% while you're using your bank, then you're going to double that money in 18 years. If you don't use this type of account, you won't. So kind of thinking on that route. Now, not all brokerage accounts are equal. Some of my relatives are in other places. I've got my brothers and sister in Schwab, my mom's in Bank of America, Mellon Investment, and their core accounts don't have the same feature that Fidelity does. Their core accounts are not earning the higher amounts. In order to get your money in a money market account, you actually have to go buy a money market. And so that's definitely a drawback. And I believe the reason why Schwab and Merrill are doing that is because for all the money in their core account, the bank takes that money and invests it in a money market account or in treasuries, and they pocket the difference. So it's actually really profitable for them to have you leave money in your core account, and then they'll invest the difference and pocket the difference. But Fidelity's a little different. I really like the freedom of that core account. It's really nice. Funds just kind of auto sweep into the money market account, and it's always available. So, check your own brokerage account. Not every brokerage is equal. Again, I heard these accounts called asset management accounts years ago, and now you just kind of call them a brokerage account. So it's really easy to open a Fidelity account if you are so interested. Just go online, a couple clicks, link up your local bank, transfer the funds in there, money goes back and forth, and it's been such a good thing. I've actually tried to teach my kids about this. I've got them set up with Fidelity accounts, taught them how to use it as banks, and it's been really fun. My son has had a lot of fun trying to tell other people that, hey, you don't have to use a bank, you just use a Fidelity account, and look, you earn a bunch of money because you have your bank funds stuck in Fidelity. So I did learn as a drawback that Fidelity charges a little bit of a higher fee on their money market account. So it might be possible if you directly swept these funds into a different money market account, you could earn a slightly higher amount on the same type of money market account. But for me, the idea that I just have instant access to these funds makes up the difference. I really like it. So there you go. That's a tip for the day, is rather than using a bank, use a brokerage. You have pretty much all the same all the same advantages, with the exception of trying to deposit cash into the account. That's a little harder with a Fidelity account, but not impossible. And it's just been a really great thing. So there you go. Get 4%. Don't use a bank. Use a brokerage account. Again, this isn't financial advice, but we're all trying to earn as much as we possibly can in this inflationary environment. So earning a little bit is good. Now, I will say the interest rate is tied directly to the Fed funds rate. So if the Fed lowers interest rates, you'll get a lower amount. If they raise interest rates, you get a higher amount. So that money market account fund is just directly tied to whatever the Fed is doing. So if you see this in the future, perhaps interest rates are different and it won't apply directly to the 4%. A year ago, I was earning 5% in the same account. So whatever the national interest rates are will depend on what you're going to get from this Fidelity core account. But it's been a really great thing. I've earned thousands of dollars over the years just by keeping my core funds in this account. So there you go. Give me a like or a thumbs up if this is helpful to you. If you want to know how to open a Fidelity brokerage account, I'm not sponsored by them, but I just love their system. So look up online. It's easy to get an account set up, transfer your funds in there, and then just start using the Fidelity core account like your bank. Thanks a bunch.